handcuff with ability lock and key. I'm sitting inside a 1999 Chevy Monte Carlo. It's a VATs ignition. A lot of times what I found with these is that I can actually read the wafers in the lock. Hopefully that's the way this is, so I did bring my scope. And so I'm going to take a look at it here and see if I can decode it looking at it. So come along with us. Kind of an awkward position to get your head in.
All I can see is your head.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to get kind of in where you're doing what you're doing, and I can't see nothing.
First number is last number in there is a 1. Another 1. Then a 2. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and that's going backwards. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. That will add up to an even number. So chances are that's right. Let's go back to the van and cut that key. We'll put that on a B62 and see if it turns. Okay, I'm back inside my van. We had a little bit of technical difficulty. I used my Framin DC300 for this job. Basically, you put the key in right here. You have a depth dial and you have a space key right here. You have to choose the right one for this. I'm using this because the Dolphin and the Condor don't really cut single-sided keys. So anyway, due to the technical difficulty, I already cut the key, but that's 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. And we're gonna go back to the vehicle and test the key and make sure it turns in the ignition. I have the Monte Carlo. I'm gonna take the key here, stick it in the ignition. Now I'm gonna go on and turn it as if it was gonna crank, because sometimes these systems get disabled. More than likely it will not. It's flashing, so it's probably not been disabled. Yeah, nothing happens. So we'll have to hook up our VATs decoder. Just hold tight a minute. I'll come right back to you. Okay, I'm back in the vehicle. I've got my VATs decoder. This is a combination of the Lockcraft VATs decoder and a tool that Tech Train made for their VATs decoder. I just plug it in here, and then I don't have to buy the expensive plastic keys. This will slide over top of my metal key, and then I will go through each test and see, and I will probably start at a number 15 and go down. So if nothing happens there, I'll come back to you when we find the proper one. There's usually about a 4-minute wait between each try, so we really don't want to make the video that stinking long. So, and chances are, since I'm starting at 15, it's probably going to be like a 2 or 3. So, anyway,
can you go from 15 to 2?
We will get back to you when we find out what the VATs value is using this decoder. Okay, when we started this process, it was 11:30. It is now 11:57. I got to number 10, and once I tried number 10, it's trying to start, but it's a very old car and he's got to do some work to it, I'm sure. But anyway, any other number, it won't even turn over. So we are done with that part, but we still need to cut the proper number 10 VATs. So we'll take all this back to the van and we'll do that, and then we'll come back. Okay, I'm back at the van. I selected a number 10 VATs out of my stock, but I want to verify that it is a number 10. We'll put this in just to verify, and it does come up number 10, so we know that that's the proper value. Now I'm going to step back into the van and cut this key. Again, our cuts are 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. Interesting how our test key, the ones didn't even make a noise, but on the actual VATs key, it did cut it down just a little bit. So now we're going to step back over to the car and we'll test this key to see if it spins the motor. Okay, here's our number 10 VATs key cut. I'm going to stick it in. Well, I'd like to hear it run, but it doesn't appear that it's going to. But just so you know, we'll try this old key. Nothing happens because it doesn't have a chip on it at all. So you do have to have the right value chip in order for this vehicle to start. So we're done with that process. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate you all watching. Remember, you can't change the past, so live for today and plan for tomorrow.